Bellevue, Washington is known to be a wealthy place, but it also has people experiencing homelessness. A charity called Congregations for the Homeless, or CFH, has been sheltering homeless men and providing them pathways to stability and independence for almost 30 years. David Bowling has been with CFH for 17. He's now moving on to a different organization where he'll continue working on homelessness response in King County. What follows is a selection of the remarks David gave at a gathering held at Bellevue Presbyterian Church to honor his 17 years of service.
We have, in my time, served tens of thousands of men, and thousands upon thousands of them have found new homes, new hope, new purpose, in big part because this community has come together and said, we're going to provide shelter in churches, we're going to provide shelter in city buildings, we're going to provide shelter in community centers. We're going to provide housing in this community. We're going to come together and create mental health services. We're going to come together, raise the money to put sprinklers in, and the city's going to work with us to do that. It's been phenomenal looking back at what we've accomplished. Leslie Miller was one of the early people from the very beginning, working at Sophia Way. Partnering to bring dignity and hope and respect. She was great at creating the detailed sort of plans and operations manual that we built off. So thank you for that, Leslie, because we needed your mind and her passion, and thank goodness she's still doing good things through the city. We have so many board members here, past and present, who've invested so much time and energy and had the courage to bring us to a place where we have this brand new building coming online. They've done so much work in order to help CFH be one of the best programs in the country. And I think it's funny, Conrad, I was thinking of you earlier today. A couple of years ago, probably about a little over a year ago actually, we were at St. Margaret's and Conrad was there sharing a meal with the guys, and he was at the church and he just brought life and energy and laughter. And the men told me after that, they go, wow, it's so great to have a city council member come and share with us and treat us like human beings, and they felt inspired and energized. I have been transformed so much by you. I have been transformed so beautifully by the men that have privileged me with sharing their stories and being vulnerable with me, and also calling me to live into who I am and helping to create me to be the person I am. And thank you for the kind words, the leader, because I was supported so beautifully from all of you, I was able to give much. After Kevin and the team came up with this amazing plan to get sprinklers just several months before a pandemic hit that allowed us to go year-round. I mean, really, what a lifesaver to have a place where the men could be year-round. They didn't have to be in the woods during a pandemic. Well, of course, on the hottest day of the year, the sprinkler system failed first, and we found out really quickly that it worked really well, and it did some damage. And it was amazing to me to see the community come together. I called Rich, and Rich talked to the leadership, and they said, we will open up our doors and invite 100 men into this community that night. Claudia Balducci came out and got us buses, because moving 100 men is pretty hard. She got King County to get buses, and we picked up air-conditioned buses, which is pretty nice when it's 150 degrees out. There's so many good things that have happened over my time that my heart is full, and I just again want to say thank you. I look forward to journeying with this community into the future, and blessings to you all.